Hello, Blue Jays fans. It's been a while. Thanks for coming in here to East Coast Blue Jays. I'm your host, Patrick McGraw. And on this episode, we're going to talk a little bit about 45 comeback wins for the Blue Jays. A roster move, Theresa Savage. Yes, he is joining the Toronto Blue Jays in the majors. A Baltimore broadcaster insulting Blue Jays fans? I don't get it. And a few updates from Bo, Tony Tater, Sandlin, and the rest of the crew. But thanks for coming in. Join us. Now let's get things going here. So if you guys missed the Blue Jays game last night, you better go watch Blue Jays at 30. It was an incredible, another comeback win in the ninth inning, down 3-2. And coming back and winning of a score to 4-3. So they definitely pulled off another dramatic win, earning the MLB's best 45 comeback victory of this season with a thrilling ninth inning walk-off against the Baltimore Orioles, where Alejandro Kirk came off the bench and delivered in the clutch moment, where it was bases loaded, a fly out to left center field, and Joey Leperfido came in and scored the winning run. You can imagine how the crowd was anticipating another comeback win. And the Blue Jays delivered another outstanding performance. So lifting a deep sacrifice fly to score the winning run and send the Rogers Center crowd into a frenzy. The latest rally wasn't just another win, it showcased a Jays' resilience and never quit attitude, proving once again why they've become one of the most dangerous late innings team in baseball right now. I'm just so happy for these guys. It's just incredible what they've been doing of late. 45 comeback wins. It leads the MLB in most in the majors. The Dodgers, they have 43. Seattle, I think they have 42. But yeah, another comeback wins. I think we're all getting little butterflies right now because you know what's going to be coming in a few weeks. Post-season play, and I'm pretty pumped up. I'm pretty excited about that. Sorry, folks. Let me rephrase the score last night. The Jays won of a score to 5-4 last night. Sorry about that. But anyway, so yeah, let's talk about a little bit of Theresa Savage. Theresa Savage is going to be joining the Toronto Blue Jays now. A tweet by Shai Davidi: Blue Jays intend to promote 2024 first-round pick Theresa Savage to majors. Industry sources tell Ben Nicholson-Smith and me expected to be active Monday. He's been slated to pitch for Bison on Sunday. So yeah, Theresa Savage has been promoted almost 4 times this year. He started low A Dunedin, and then it was triple A Vancouver, and then promoted to double A New Hampshire, to triple A Buffalo Bison. Now he's getting bumped up into the Toronto Blue Jays, and he'll probably help out a lot in the bullpen area. Not so much as a starting pitcher, which he is a starting pitcher, but he'll definitely help out in the bullpen area. So the Blue Jays are calling up this top prospect, number 1 prospect for the Jays, Theresa Savage, to the big leagues. And fans couldn't be more excited. He's been dominant in the minors, and strikeouts command and pose beyond his years. With Toronto battling for a playoff spot, his Savage promotion could be the spark this rotation needs down this stretch. The big question now is, does he jump straight into the rotation? Which he won't, but he'll definitely be jumping into the bullpen area to help out in that area. Why not bring him up? More arms the better. If somebody's getting hurt, if we need to use a lot more bullpen arms, just nothing wrong calling up another guy. But welcome aboard. Pretty excited to see this kid join the Jays. And I bet he's pretty excited himself. Oh yeah, it's pretty exciting news. The trade's coming up. It's pretty exciting news that the Jays are in first in the American League, first in the East, but not first in the majors, but they're getting pretty close. If they keep winning every game till the end of the season, they'll get 100 wins, which will break a franchise record. But I can't see that happening. There's too many good teams out there, and overall it's been good. So right now there's some roster moves, some injuries report I'd like to mention from John Snyder. So as far as Bichette, he estimated for his return is mid or late September, depending on his recovery. So as you know, his left knee sprain when he went knee first in the home plate, and he ended up hurting his knee, so he was on the 10-day injury list. So mid-September, end of September when he's returning. As far as Anthony Santander, as we all know, he's been out for pretty much the whole season. He's began his AAA rehab assignments. He's DHing right now. Jays are kind of hoping to see in his return. I don't know how I feel about that, but there's a possibility that he could be returning with the Jays same time as Bo, maybe mid-September or end of September. How do I feel? How would he fit? He fit pretty nicely, because the other day he was DHing. He had a solo shot home run the other day, so he looks pretty good that way. Nick Sandlin, well, he's throwing bullpen session right as we speak. It was back on the 9th. It's hard to just say if he's going to be returning or not. I'm not real sure. As far as Bolden Francis, you probably haven't heard that name in a while. He might return late. Recovery goes well, but likely key factor final week. So there's a possibility that Bolden Francis could come back at the end of this September as well, but I'm not sure. As you know, Theresa Savage, he's been called up to the majors. Jory Lipperfido, well, he's been called up of late because Bo's been out. Depending how long Bo's going to be out, Joey's going to be up with the team for a while. Alek Manoah, he's still rehabbing. Not real sure if he's major league role ready to play with the Jays. I wouldn't bring him up. As far as Brandon Fisher, he has been added as he pitched the last couple times. And Ryan Baroque, as you know, you've seen him pitching as well. And as far as designated Orioles Martinez for assignment to make room for a 40-man roster. So they got rid of Mr. Orioles Martinez. So that's the breakdown for the injury reports and the roster. So we're going to break down on what Mr. I think his name is Kevin Brown. He's a Baltimore Orioles broadcaster. And he said a few things that a lot of Canadian fans are not liking at all. Well, the first game against the Baltimore Orioles at Rogers Center, broadcaster Kevin Brown said a few things that a lot of Toronto Blue Jays fans, or I should say Canadian fans, are not liking very much. And this is what was said. So during the bottom of the 8th inning, when Miles Straw was on first base and the pitcher made a pickoff attempt at first, fans at the Rogers Center booed. The MASN broadcast team noticed this. Brian Roberts, former Orioles player and collar guy, made a comment about the Blue Jays fans. Baseball IQ, basically saying sometimes we had some major questions about the baseball IQ of some Canadians. Maybe they knew a little bit more hockey than baseball. That's kind of disrespectful. I mean, the Jays been in the league since what, 77? That's just crazy. So the broadcaster also included that the play-by-play announcer Kevin Brown bringing up that they need to be cautious about what they say. Robert joked about shutting down the conversation and noted, "We're not on the air in Canada. We are. Brown that then reminded him about the internet. So the reaction and takeaway from the fans were upset, saying it was disrespectful to assume Canadians have lower baseball IQ, especially Blue Jays fans who are pretty knowledgeable and passionate. I mean, we got ball players, Canadian ball players, George. It is what it is. I mean, I'd be upset too if my team was one of the worst teams in the league right now. I'd be pretty upset about their Baltimore Oriole team as well. Digging darts at the Toronto Blue Jays and their fans and the organization. It's pretty disrespectful. But hey, it's fair game, whatever. We'll see you guys next year. We're going to be ended up in the postseason. So see you later. Oh yeah, by the way, we've won 2 out of 3 games so far, and we're looking to sweep the Baltimore Orioles today. So hopefully it'll shut his trap anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much it, boys. Jays wanted to score to 5-4 last night and pulled off another dramatic, yet another comeback. Best 45 comeback leads of the season. But the most comeback wins of the year. It's not something to brag about, but it just shows that we're never out of it. It doesn't matter if it's 2 outs in the 9th inning. We're going to try our darndest to come back and win this ball game. But it's been exciting to be a Blue Jays fans this year than most previous years. we're ready. Guys are pumped. We got Shane Bieber, we got Max Scherzer, we got Kevin Gausman, we got some great starting pitchers. We got Vladdy heating up. We got Kirk. We have the comeback boys. We have the Bison boys, Barger. We're in a really good spot right now. And hopefully we can continue doing great things. And I doubt it. I have no doubt in my mind that Jay's going to keep doing. But thank you all for coming in. Enjoy the game today. Until next time, my name is Pat McGraw. Have yourself a great night. Enjoy the game. Now let's go Blue Jays.